Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm glad to have you with us for NBA basketball. We get ready for Game 5. We're heading into the East for this Round 2 matchup. It's going to be the New York Knicks up against the Boston Celtics. Enjoy the first half.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when
the players exchanging a few friendly words prior to tip-off, the getting-to-know-you stage of the proceedings. The home of the Celtics is sold out and noisy inside here in Boston. This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, and welcome to 2K Sports and the NBA. You look at Boston. Right now, trailing 3 games to 1. It's a must-win as they look to scratch their way back into the series.
And Kevin, it's make-or-break time for them now. They've got to win these next 3 in a row. But they do have 2 of them at home, so it's not out of the question.
Not by any means, Steve. I mean, I know they feel like they're still in this, and they are. If they can not only win this game, but win it big, that might swing a lot of the momentum back their way, and Game 6 would become very interesting at that point.
Now let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. First for the New York Knicks. And for the Celtics, we've got Brown, and it's White in at the 2. Now here's Brown. Kicks it to White. 3-pointer, and that one's good. White's got the first points up on the board for the Celtics.
That's all the space he needs, guys. He'll make you pay every time if you give him that shot.
Brunson guarded by Holiday. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Brunson. Good.
He's always so in control, guys. Even when he's going hard to the hoop. Very skilled finisher.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Well, shooting as poorly as they did, there was very little chance they were going to win that game, guys.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in the game that I saw. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys became contagious and became a cold night for everybody.
Celtics on D. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Bridges. Gets it to go.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Tom Thibodeau. What he stressed to his team in the locker room was that they can't go into this game thinking they've got room for error just because they'll have another chance to close it out in their building should they lose. He said that would be the worst possible mindset for us, something he doesn't want to see, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. And so just over a minute and a half played. Number 8, guarded by Horford. Here's Brunson. Number 32, and he converts the layup.
Well, you're not going to get a more high-quality look than that. Terrific offensive rebound there.
And here's White. And Holiday kicks to White. Back to Holiday. Shot, no good. And New York the other way now.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
It's hauled in by Brown.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And White kicks to Brown. Number 8. The kick out to Brown. This one for 3. And again, Boston with the triple. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Brunson guarded by Holiday. Here's Hart. From down in the low post, it goes. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to White. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Up top, Brown. He dishes it to Horford. He kicks to White. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. And the shot is good. White's got 6 points. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brunson guarded by Holiday. Number 8. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown outside. And now the Knicks on the break. Hart, White covering. Here's Brunson. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 5. The Celtics with the lead. White with it. 6 points for him. They set the pick. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. No good. Number 8. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. White dishes to Holiday. Puts it up from 17. Good on the jump shot. Holiday's got his second basket of the night. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. For the Knicks. .119 left in the first. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Celtics making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. The Knicks making a switch here. And so here is New York. They trail by 3. Pass to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Robinson. Here's Payne. A baseline J. Can't hit. Number 11. And another basket for Boston. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Payne. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 5. Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked, Clark.
And the Celtics hit again from deep. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, leading by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York, looking at who they've got, gets it to go. Holiday. Brown sets a screen for Holiday. And that one's good. Holiday's got 6.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
Brunson guarded by Holiday. Number 8. No good with the triple. Celtics leading by 6. Brown right side. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Brown right side. 6 to shoot. Passes it to White. Takes the 3. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Brown. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And also, Steve, he's got such an accurate shot that he doesn't even need to be open to knock him down. He can knock down shots against hard, tough defense. All he needs is time to get it off.
So both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line. Knicks trail by 8. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the paint, up off the screen. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Gotta like the way he took it strong there, attacking the rack.
And the defense fouling him there to prevent the dunk.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You know, he's an excellent free throw shooter, Kevin, especially for a big fella.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Number 20. Busted. No good that time either. Knicks trail by 6. From 7. Shot is off.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
The pass to Peterson. 6 on the shot clock. Number 11. Cranes the three-point. 8 points for him. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Payne. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. Down low. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Both teams will make substitutions. Feeds to Robinson. Lock at 6. Poke loose. He feeds it to Holiday. The feed now to Horford. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Number 30. Robinson pulls it in.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Here's Payne. Back to Robinson. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Boston. 1:58 left to play here in the half. And it's rejected. 0-0. Takes it up. And that one's good.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Celtics leading by 7. Outside Holiday. He passes to Horford. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Payne. That's good. .125 left in the first half. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Holiday. He has 6. 1:16 left to play in the first half. Left side, Brown. Number 8. That's good.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
Knicks trail by 7. Now here's Wright. Pass to Bridges. On the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson, and again it's New York. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Holiday left side. And another basket for Boston.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
Brunson guarded by Holiday. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Boston.
That's turning good defense into quick offense, Clark.
And that's the way to operate. Get up the court quickly. Don't waste any time. Whenever you have a chance to go fast.
Here's Brunson. It went right down as the buzzer sounded.
I'll tell you what, I don't know how he has the poise to make that shot look so easy.
Yep, and that's the most exciting play in basketball, guys. The buzzer beater. Unbelievable.
And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics lead by 7. Keep it here for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you after the break for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. Boston leading against New York. This is a must-win for them or face elimination in Game 5 of this series. And for New York's angle, they've been grinding away. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. And back to Boston we go. Thanks for being with us.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. Knicks trail by 7. We've got White. And it's Horford at the 4-star. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Fires the 3. Celtics leading by 7. Outside Holiday. The dish now to White. The 3. Bridges with the board.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
They swipe it. White the pass to Horford. Dishes it to White. There's the screen. Holiday. 6 to shoot. Number 8. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money. The easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
Here's White. Buries it from three-point range. White's got 11.
Well, he can shoot the 3. We know that. But I'm not sure that he does. I mean, they weren't anywhere near him on that possession.
Brunson guarded by Holiday. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Holiday. Three-pointer, and again, Boston with the triple.
He may not be their top three-point option, guys, but you still got to cover him. I mean, you got to defend him in some form or fashion.
New York calls timeout.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Let's keep it going for your Celtics downtime.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wide open look. Jump shot is good that time. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And I'd say this about him, too. I mean, if you're the guy defending him, you better be on your toes because he can take you off the dribble very easily and effectively. Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Bridges against Brown. That one goes. Count it. Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, what a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense.
Did you see that?
Well, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Number 32. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 8. Celtics leading by 9. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. On defense, the Knicks. He dishes it to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Brunson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Knicks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. First one falls for him. And a new group in for the Celtics. Both shots good from the stripe. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here's White. He's got 11. Here's Craig. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 7. Shot is blocked.
I'm sure he'd like to have a do-over here. He just hasn't been able to make a significant contribution in this one.
Holiday gets the bucket. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Brunson guarded by Holiday. Robinson a screen on Holiday. Number 2. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Celtics leading by 9. White with it. He kicks it to Holiday. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .130 left in the third quarter. No luck. And New York the other way now. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Knicks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The first free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. Holiday. Brown the pass to Peterson. Gets a look. That is good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's a lot to like about his game, but his ability as a spot-up shooter is what I like the most.
You know, you got to admire somebody who works as hard as he does at that part of his game, being a spot-up shooter. He never stops moving out there. He's always looking to wear his defender out with constant motion, and when he catches it, he's dead.
And the shot is good. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of the last 10 coming inside.
And so here is New York. Fades away. For a rebound by Holiday. 3-on-3. White the pass to Peterson. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Horford. And the pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to White. From deep 3-point range. And no good trying to get that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics out in front. They're up by 11. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Celtics leading by 11, and New York looking at who they've got. Good luck. Gets it to go. White's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Celtics.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Knicks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pulls it from the elbow. The rebound by the Celtics. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. New York moving the ball around. Right side Robinson. Here's Brunson. Drills the three-pointer. Celtics leading by 10. Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Now here is Holiday. The feed to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. Knicks trail by 10. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Hart. Celtics leading by 10. Now Holiday, no good. Here's Bridges. Number 8. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's White. Shoots from the post, and he zips to the basket and lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 12.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Hart, light covering, right at the free throw line, and that one's good. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Holiday off a pick from Horford. Holiday dishes to Horford. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Number 8, defended by Bridges. Bridges with the board.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Brunson. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
Now they're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher.
Now here is Holiday. Up top, Brown pulls it up, and that's good for two. New York calls timeout.
My name is Demi-Finale. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Fresh out the frying pan in
Knicks trail by 10. Number 8, guarded by Horford. Oh, that's blocked. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The big jump at the end of the break.
That was a hole punch jam there,
A
Kevin.
nice finish.
Yeah, you got to love the way he just capped off that strong move.
Pass to Bridges. New York moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Number 32. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Celtics leading by 10. Here's Holiday. Nice bucket off the drop step. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. They double him with Horford. Now the pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And Holiday kicks to White. Back to Holiday. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the elbow jumper. Knicks shooting well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Hart. There's the bucket, good.
Well, they probably needed more of this earlier, guys. I don't think there's enough time left to get back into the game.
Guys, this is really a case of too little too late, but at least it gives them something to work off of going into the next game.
Good. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Well, the outcome is not in question now. They've got it all wrapped up.
Agreed. I mean, they're just looking to simply run the clock out now.
That's good. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Holiday. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals presented by 2K Sports. Now, Jordan presents the player of the game.
This is the NBA, and these are the greatest basketball players in the world, as the greatest of the great get together for the 1970 NBA All-Star Game in Philadelphia. Jeff Mullins of of the San Francisco Warriors. Lenny Wilkens, player-coach of the Seattle Supersonics.